Oh, well, that's not what I meant to cut to, but howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? Welcome back to Clair Obscur Expedition 33, where, so long as we're pinched into my face here, I guess this is a great opportunity to find out whether or not the audio is working as soon as YouTube catches up. There we go. What I meant to cut to, but how? That's perfect. That sounds like me. It sounds like my voice. Hopefully it's working across all the other platforms. Gilliam is over on the Twitch. Howdy, Gilliam. Let me know if the audio is working. I can trust you. I can always trust you. Can I trust Lucas? Not normally. But I can always trust on Gilliam, and I appreciate that. Let's see if the gaming scene is working. Yep, that looks right. It's got my audio. Everything seems to be good. We haven't streamed in a whole week. Last time I had streamed, I had yet to discover that my walls were infested with termites. If you've been following the Howdy Folks MC channel, I've talked about this a couple of times, but yeah, my bedroom, the wall behind my bed, has termites. I don't know how badly. It seems pretty badly. The termite man came over and inspected the whole house and said they look to be just there. They're going to do the treatment, and then in 90 days afterward, hopefully the whole colony will be dead, and I can take the wall down and see how bad it is. I've not been able to sleep in that room since then. And it's not the presence of termites. They've been there for a while, right? Like, I've been sleeping right next to them. That's not what bothers me. I think there's just this sort of grueling sense of dread that's almost disconnected from the termites. It's not necessarily them. It's just like the presence of this job I have to do now. I've got to get this treated, and then I got to take out the drywall, and then I got to inspect the studs, and then I got to replace the wood, and then I got to put it all back together. And just that weight of that, I was like, I'm sleeping in a different room. I got to get over it, because I'm not doing that for the next, like, 3 months after treatment. So that's where I've been. I've got a weird headspace that I can't explain to you. Burn the house? I would, but I think I'd get, like, in trouble for, like, insurance fraud and things like that. I don't think that would be appreciated. Also, I do like the rest of the house. 90% of the house is fantastic. It's the 10% behind where I sleep that I'm currently having issues with. And once that's squared away, we'll be good. We'll be right back to... We'll be good as goats. Alright. Welcome back to Clair Obscur. This is not where we left off last time, and in fact, I've been busy since the last time. I realized that we were having so many problems relating to our level. Apparently, I didn't realize this. I just thought I was really bad at the game, but apparently we beat the Paintress at a lower level than a lot of other people. And then we had a couple of folks in the chat at the time telling me that they were surprised I was able to do it. So, yeah, I decided maybe we need to level up a little bit before we go try to attempt the final region. So I've spent, first off, doesn't everyone look swell in their new outfits? I spent a bit of time here going around and fighting various creatures to get us up to level 75, 73, 80, 80, 73. They didn't all level up at the same rates, and some people just had a higher starting level to begin with, but... Hold on, let me move my mouse around here. We got everyone leveled up. I've attributed new abilities to everyone, so they've all got like a fresh palette. I've been doing a lot of experimentation over the last week. And I did want to go ahead and throw out there that I explored a region off camera, which normally we don't do, but like I said, I didn't want to have 3 or 4 streams of me running around grinding. I did a quick search online and was recommended for where we left off in the last stream if I wanted to go grind. What was recommended was that we go here to Frozen Hearts. So I went to Frozen Hearts, and in fact, I found something there. Frozen Hearts is basically just like a real snowy region with some pretty basic enemies flying around. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There we go. I forgot to turn on the vertical stream. For all the good in the world that does us. The vertical stream basically exists as a way to tell people that, you know, the Howdy Folks gaming channel is a thing that exists, and you should subscribe to it, and we'll probably be streaming there in the future as I kind of shuffle around where I do things and get my focuses and my priorities back in order. Oof, that pop-in is rough, isn't it? So, it's mostly just a frozen land with nothing interesting in it. However, after defeating the boss there, again, off camera, I apologize for nothing. After defeating the boss there, we found something that we need to take back to Minoko Station, which I'd kind of forgotten we were requested to do a long time ago, but it's fantastic because we can go do that now. What is our reward going to be? I have no idea. Is it going to be worthwhile? Is it going to be, you know, worth the time investment to run back here and give it to him? Probably not. I don't know. How far up here do you have to go before you get inside the station proper? Is it a journey, or should I have used the flag to fast travel? I actually don't remember. I don't remember it being a really long journey. No, it's just like right through here. What's up, big fella? I don't know if you've ever spoken to this one. I remember sculpting this statue. I must say, looking back now, why did we all sculpt the same thing? You do not remember? There was a time when the tribe sought to compete in a different manner than through eloquence battle. So we did this. Okay. That's a history that we're never going to see. Oh, all of these guys, I guess, are dead. That's pretty grim. I don't know if we realized that before. What's up, big fella? I find it meditative and instructional. I observe and learn, and I learn, and I reflect. At least I do now that the other guard is gone. They were quite loud and distracting. Okay, well, good. I mean, he's found sort of the positive in all of this. He's found the silver lining on the clouds. Okay, here's the situation, though. Where was I supposed to take what I found? I believe it was called permafrost or something along those lines. Did someone here need something like that? Maybe these two goofballs? I remember someone around here needing something, but I can't remember who it was or why. Could have just as easily been these guys, for all I know. What's up, fellas? I can't remember a time when we weren't hiding from the Nevrons. Feels like only yesterday to me. It wasn't them. Could have been this guy. I think this guy is the warning, though. The pathway leads to treacherous regions of the mountain. Your destination is Old Lumiere. You should leave via the other exit. So yeah, no, I know what's that way. Maybe, what about the guy? You know what? There's a guy next to a merry-go-round who might actually need this. We have the will, but have we the way? I should build a proper bridge one of these days. Who the heck needed this? I have told you we cannot see anything from up there, but I saw some of them. Yeah, I was told specifically, this is a thing that happened off camera between streams, so bringing it up is probably not going to help, but I was told specifically to take it back to the station here, as if someone here would want it. The grandest lived peaceful lives long before the paintings emerged. The three great grandest tribes were renowned for the artistry and their discourse. We too once had grand arenas like the Jestrels, but within our arenas eloquence landed the killing blows. I don't think any of this is relevant. I don't know if talking to these guys is super relevant either. Seems to have not been. Yep, no point in that. What? We're running out of people to talk to. It definitely wasn't you. You've rekindled my passion for design. I shall become a full-fledged fashion designer. You can count on it. Okay, good for you, buddy. Good for you. I mean, I haven't spoken to you. I think you're the last guy I've not spoken to. Before the fracture, our ancestral home lay high above the heavens, on mountains tipped with crystal clouds. Blossoms of snowflakes graced our every breath. The blizzards of yesteryear were a sight to behold and quite invigorating to experience. We're running out of options. Oh, you have the eternal ice. That's what it was. It wasn't permafrost. I knew that. A perfect specimen, no less. Yeah, getting this was not easy. I imagine not. The Nevrons there are quite lethal. Wonderful, wonderful. Let us craft the ultimate defense. Yeah, I don't even remember. Like, I have a vague recollection of talking to this guy and him asking me to go find him something, but I don't remember what it was for. My work is complete. Here, have a look. Oh. Survive fatal damage with 1 health once per battle. That's useful. Yeah, I'll buy that. You know, thank you. What is this? Rush speed increase? Might as well buy it while we're here. Grandaro. Start battle in heavy mask. So that's just like an upgraded version of all these different weapons. I mean, again, we've got the money. Why wouldn't we just go ahead and buy them and have them? So I did do some research into, may your swords be sharp and your wits sharper still. I did do some research into what some of the best weapons are for the different characters. And we'd have to go on a bit of an expedition to find them for, like, Minoko and Sael and stuff. And I thought about doing that this stream. I thought about having this stream be... How do we return to the... hold on, wait a minute. I thought we were supposed to be able to return to the continent from here. Oh well. I was going to have us do that today, but I think what I'd rather actually do is just go to the... go back to the city and try to face Dad and see how that goes. We might have the floor wiped with us. I don't know. He might wipe the floor with us would be a better way of phrasing that. But again, I don't know. We're not going to find out until we get there and give it a shot. But can I return to the continent from here? Like, I do see I do see that right over there is just the portal to return to the continent. I'm just confused as to why it's not showing up on the flags. Probably because it's such a small world and it's largely unnecessary, and there's 2 different ways in and out of here. And they do... No, 3! 3 different ways in and out, and they do all lead to different locations. Maybe it would be confused. I mean, you'd think it would just stick me back out the way we came. But I don't know. So, I think I specifically figured out where Minoko and I think Ciel's were located. And now I don't remember. So, not super helpful. Let's just head back to Lumiere. Oh, hold on. Let's have a look at that new Picto we picked up, though. Problem is, right now, everything that we've got over here, we kind of want to keep. So, we'd need to make sure we had enough Luminas before we swipped them out. Before we swipped them out. So, it wasn't... Immune to burn is useful. Immune to freeze is useful. Rush speed increase is useful. 3 shields at the start of battle? No. I mean, yes, useful, but not for us. We're going to go ahead and favorite this one, make it a little easier to find later. Survive fatal damage with 1 health once per battle. I can see that being really useful. Should we just go ahead and put it on someone else who doesn't need something that they've got? Base attack can break. 1 AP on base attack. See, again, it's the issue of... Oh, he's got 25 Luminas. Okay. Energizing attack, we're going to swap that out. And we just have to remember to go put it back on him. There we go. Survivor. So he can now survive with 1 health per battle, as well as revive. Second chance, we should probably, like, if we had Luminas to spare, put that on everyone else. What did I just say that he needed, though? Was it energizing start? Yeah, probably right there. Plus AP on... Wait, hold on. Is that what we got rid of on him? Why doesn't he have any of these? He should have all of these. That's odd. Was it even one of those? I don't even remember. Energizing attack? I think it was energizing attack. We'll go ahead and equip that and that. And then he needs the rest of these as well. Well, we just don't have enough Lumina points going around, right? Is the real problem here. Okay, we'll leave it there for now. We'll leave it right there for now. That's the real issue we've got, is we just need more Lumina. I don't know how to get more. What do you even spend to get those? I think it's an object that you... Is it the colors of Lumina that you pick up throughout the world? Are there any useful enemies we could go, like, hunt en masse if we wanted to get a whole bunch of them? By the way, I'm almost positive that we've never been inside of whatever this arena is. Do we want to check it out real quick? Like, right before we go back to Lumiere? Should we just, like, fly in here real quick and just see what's going on? Just kind of get an idea of what this place is? Because we've never bothered to check. Oh, is this it? It's just another one of these. Oh, hold on. Wait, no, it's leading to another portal. Okay.
That's where she used to paint and create.
Yeah.
A proper challenge.
I'm in. I'm invested. I don't know if we even need to rest right now. I'm sort of intrigued, though, but I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time here. Like I said, I wanted to go back to town. What is this? Can I jump into it? I kind of assumed it was going to be a portal. I thought this was going to be like a Mario 64 thing, where you run up to all the different paintings and jump in, and you have a boss fight, and you jump back out. That's clearly not what this is. I don't know where I got that idea from. They mentioned when we walked in this was a proper challenge. Not really seeing how so far. It seems to be mostly abandoned and void of life. Again, these paintings don't seem... You can't seem to interact with them. This seems like the big one. This is probably where we need to go. Okay, this entire area is a waste of time. I'm glad that we came here. There's absolutely nothing for us to do. I'm glad that we came here and spent time looking at it. Can I, like, break them? Hello? Okay. Alright. Great experience all around. 10 out of 10. Love this region. I'm assuming... Listen. There's definitely something you're supposed to do here, right? We just don't know what it is. Is that a being? It only just occurred to me that that's sort of roughly the shape of a being, but it's actually not. And once you're closer, you can very clearly see it's just a bit of debris and refuse. Okay, well, at least now we can say that we've seen everything here. We've left no stones unturned in an attempt to find worth and meaning. Oh, hello! Wait a minute! No, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Alicia, I must say, you've surprised me. I didn't expect you and your friends to succeed. And I certainly didn't expect the doppelganger to pull you into his schemes. He was supposed to keep an eye on you, not recruit you. But you did well. All that's left is for Renoir to clean up the canvas. Ooh. How can you let him erase Verso's canvas? Alicia, don't be emotional. You know this is necessary. And spare me the drivel of how much this canvas means to you. I've spent far more time here than you. I painted half this world with Verso. We went on adventures here, while you sat reading in your room. I was perfectly fine leaving Maman here to work out her sorrows. And if you insist on staying too, well, that's your choice. But Renoir will not stand for it, and I need him to help me with the real conflict outside, not waste more of his time in here. Enough. I grow tired repeating myself. Renoir will do what needs to be done. Why don't we have some fun instead? That sounds suspicious. Still such a timid child. You mope around all day, sad that you have no friends to play with. Yet you decline every invitation. I've really had enough. Play, don't play, I don't care. I'll explain the rules, then you do as you want. I've sketched some figures, doodles really. I believe your friends call them Nevrons. It's a creative name, I like it. Verso and I named this challenge the Gauntlet. Survive them all, and I'll show you a true drawing. Come on, Alicia. Have some fun. The gauntlet lies within this canvas. Don't worry. Death in there isn't final. Every canvas has its own rules, and I find death a boring outcome. Don't you, Alicia? Okay. So it is kind of what I thought, but I guess we have to beat them one at a time. Choose your trial. Well, obviously we're going to go stage 1, trial 1, because we have no other options. But what are the rules? I was told there's different rules. Does it matter? What level are these guys? Because here's the thing, we could probably wreck them if we're not careful. I've got a bunch. I'll tell you what. Let's go easy. Let's just do like a basic attack here. This is one y'all have seen 1,000 times. Yeah, we might be a wee bit over leveled for Act 1, Challenge 1, or whatever they just told us this was. Might be just a little bit. Now check this out. This is a new ability I've got. This is called Phantom Stars. Extreme light damage to all enemies, and it does 5 hits. Oh, and it looks like Luna is in the party. So I always had Verso. Hold on. Okay, I always had Verso and Mael in the party, and I flipped out the third one. I can't actually tell who that is now from this angle. I think it is Lune. Her and Sayal have the same outfit on, but Sayal typically has a weapon. I was flipping them back and forth to... I think if you're in reserve, you don't earn as much XP. Maybe I misunderstood that, but that's why I kept switching them out. So I have different strategies for all of those setups, but it has to have Mael and Verso. And then the third one, is basically, I'm just trying to figure out what to do with them, you know what I mean? Okay, we have a bunch of new abilities with her as well that have not been demonstrated before in a video or in a stream, and we're not going to worry about them, because right now it looks like we can probably wipe out most of these individuals just doing basic attacks and things. So that guy floating there, we're not going to be able to, like, stab him, unfortunately. He's going to need to be shot, and we're going to worry about that later. We're going to go with this again. So the only downside is when that needs to go up against someone who is, like, light-based themselves.
Brace yourselves.
Spawn your pots then, see if I care. What do I currently have? 9? Here's the thing, a lot of these are just like super overpowered. I could burn anyone right now, but it's not necessary. Everyone's already close to death. We're gonna do something a little different here. We're gonna shoot them. Shoot those pots. Shoot you in the chest. Actually, you know what? Just shoot you dead, so we don't have to deal with you anymore. And then, yeah, Flare at Fury. Overkill. Still overkill. Cure? Still overkill. Yeah, rain down hell. Just because we can. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm adjusting my audio there. How many of these are there, I wonder? We're still in Stage 1, Trial 3. Do you think the different canvases are the different stages? I don't know how much time we'll spend here. I don't know what the reward is going to be, assuming there's an award. I don't know if it's going to be worth our time. That's a bigger fella! See, now I assume bigger fella is going to be tougher. Let's catch him on fire. So he's now, like, very much on fire. I've been fighting hands, and I got pretty good at dodging them, and now it's like all my dodging skills are gone.
Let's carve a path.
It's okay, though.
Yeah, maximum damage.
Okay, cool. We took care of the flunkies to either side, which is nice. I have no method now, unfortunately, to get back into my virtuous stance. So, can I add more fire to what's currently there? Yeah, actually I can. He's now very much on fire. He's burning a lot, which is a great time. We could burn him even more. We can't do hell, but we can do wildfire and burn him even further than we currently are. Or we could do, like, a different ability. Or we could actually, like, heal everyone. Because everyone's health's a little low right now. So there we go. Well, that's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate outcome. I think we might want to res her. But if we can get back to Lune, she can do the resing. And we can do Endbringer, which is extreme physical damage.
End of the line.
This guy is tough as nails, man. I've got no comments. I've got no words. Okay. New plan, then. New plan. Still doing some damage. Got ourselves back into the S ranking here. I guess we'll revive her. Okay, it's okay. He'll come back.
Born once more.
And then bring her back. And then the whole party's back together. We just have to play better. Nice and easy. Simple solutions to complex problems. Really? It's like encourage me to do Phantom Break, but that's like a weaker power? Oh, it did do quite a bit of damage, though. Alright. Here's an idea. This will get us back into Virtuous Stance. And then this will catch him on fire again, because he's no longer on fire. That's just like free damage, right? We want him on fire.
Oh well.
There we go. Now we're getting back into it. We could just do that exact same move again. Just do that again. But this time, instead of doing the fire attack again, because he's still on fire, so we're good on that front. But we can't really do much of anything. Flare at Fury. It'll keep us in Virtuous Stance. And it does quite a bit of damage. It was about 75,000 damage. A little bit more than that. Of course, he did, what was that, over 100,000 damage? Hold on, what did he just do to us? Oh, no! I don't know what button I was maybe supposed to hit there to dodge that. Because what I did was instead of hitting parry, I hit dodge, and that was not going to work, because I don't think that works when the entire party is getting attacked, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Sweet.
Good, okay, the reserve team's coming in hot already. We love to see that. Ooh, I changed everything on him following a guide I found on the internet. Did not read what any of the abilities have done, so I actually have no idea what to do here. Let's go through these right now. We don't really have any heavy hitters. High single target physical damage, 3 hits, can break. We're not close to that. Single target physical damage that pierces shields. He doesn't have any. Good to have, though. Lightning damage to random enemies. We've only got the one guy right in front of us. I say we go with this one. That did such a small and sad amount of damage compared to what we're used to. How do you think this guy feels about dark damage? Does he seem like he might be dark inclined? Like, is this going to heal him? We'll try it real quick. No, thank goodness it does not.
Turn to dance.
That's just deeply unfortunate that that's happened.
Yes.
But that's alright. Get the opportunity to revive her now.
Too much fun, eh?
So she's immediately dead again. Okay. So unfortunately, after this go, he's going to go twice in a row from the looks of things. Which isn't great. No, just once now. Okay. I, once again, have hit the wrong button. Well, that was fun. So, I mean, I guess the question is, if we can't defeat this guy, this basic fella, what are we going to be able to do? Oh, did we actually get a reward from that, though? What are we supposed to be doing against, like, the final boss of the game? Because this is, like, stage 1 bonus content over here that we're completely cooking. We're going to go again. We're going to try again. Because we would have had him if we just didn't take damage. Goes without saying, I guess.
Danger!
Trying a different approach of just dodging this time.
Maximum damage.
Didn't this finish both of the, like, side guys off last time? Like, the first time we ran it? Yeah, light is definitely there's something they're weak to. Which is nice. See, I think before we did Rain of Fire, to try to, like, boost the amount of fire applied to him, that might still be the move. He'll deal more fire damage when it's his turn again. Alright, and I think last time this is... So far, I think we've done the exact same moves in basically the exact same order. Nah! Nah! It's got to be parrying, and it's got to be better timing, I think, is going to be the secret there. Yeah, we'll try it.
End of the line.
Let's spill some ink.
Alright. Virtuous Stance. 200% damage dealt. Sword Ballet.
This will hurt.
I think you still get the counter as long as you do that gradient counter. You still get it, which is good. Versa's not looking too hot, though, is the only thing.
I think I'll improvise.
Luna's gonna get another round, so she might be able to heal us. Oof. I'm actually gonna mark him, because Mael goes next. And we're actually primed up to, if we want to do it again, He's about to no longer be on fire, so I'm trying to decide the exact... Okay, you know what? We're going to do Gustav's Homage. It's high lightning damage, 8 hits, and increased damage to marked targets, and it'll leave us in Virtuous Stance for the next round. So... Oh, and it doesn't remove the mark, so he'll continue to be marked. All good stuff! Let's go! Decent amounts of damage. Pretty decent amounts of damage. Can you please revitalize the crew? I don't think you actually have to pick anyone there because it heals the whole party. Alright. Inverted to the expedition. I can't remember what that does.
Verso, dodge.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge, just like she said. Oh, that last one I think might have killed me.
Spill some ink.
Okay. So we're currently in Virtuous Stance, but we can't do any of our big attacks. At best we could do right now is Floret Fury. We might could do Rain of Fire. We're going to get rid of the mark. This is the only issue I have, because we could do... Oh wait, Phoenix Flame. Forgot all about Phoenix Flame. It's not going to end us in Virtuous Stance, though. It's actually going to take us out. Oh heck, let's see what it does. Have we ever actually used it before?
Finesse.
That did absolutely, seemingly nothing. I mean, he's very much on fire now, but, like, what was gained? Let's get him very burning. Let's get him very, very, very burning. Here you go, up to 82 again.
You're outmatched. Time to end this.
And bring her!
Get ready.
I don't know why I thought that was the attack where the final move is... It doesn't matter, never mind. I didn't do it right, that's all that's important. If we had, we would have had the gradient charge loaded up. Ah! Darn it! This is very rare we get into a situation where there's not really much we can do with Mael other than just go hit him, which 13,000 damage is still nice, I guess. It's just there's better things. An okay amount of damage. Here we go. No! Yes! We got the second part of that dodge. Let's go! He's going to attack again. So we're actually going to take Verso's turn as an opportunity, if I can find the right button, to revive Mael, get her ready to go. That way she gets a turn before he goes again. Get in Virtuous Stance. I feel like that ability should do more damage than it does. Because it's like special gradient attack. Yeah, sword ballet again.
Lune, watch out.
Darn it. Gosh darn it. It's okay. I think we might actually be able to defeat him. So I think we'll be fine. Like before she's up again. Odd choice, maybe. I wonder... Well, I have no idea why that killed him. I don't know why that final hit did so much damage. I mean, luck, I guess. Fortune. Holy smokes! Okay, greater defenseless. Plus 15 to defenseless damage amplification. Trial complete. So, oh no, it keeps going. Now we go to stage 2. So I guess we don't go to other paintings? We heal between these, don't we? Yeah, it appears as though we do, so we're not actually, like, taking damage. Do you have any new comments or anything? The gauntlet lies within the canvas. Play, don't play, I don't really care. Stop waiting for someone to hold your hand. I mean, should we continue? It's good practice. It's good practice. I don't know if I want to sit here and do this whole thing. I have no idea how long it goes.
I'm ready. precision.
Just try it.
I feel like we never adequately like dodged one of those when we found them in their actual like natural habitat. So that was good. That was satisfying. A great time. Yep, Trial 2-2. Let's go. Is everything here considered to be flying? It just occurred to me. I believe so. Oh, that gives them shields. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Mael hits hard enough to just, like, kill these people. And she's all out now, so best we can do is just run over here and try to hit him. What do you know? Actually landed the hit, too. That was a good one. I think I might have remembered in the back of my mind, so not in a useful place, that shooting those shielded or buffed the enemies in some way. Oh my gosh, wait, wasn't this guy a boss at one point? Hold on a second. What are you doing here with your lanterns, bud? I forgot all about how to defeat you. I don't even remember what the meta was.
I'm ready. Take cover!
Please, fly.
Yeah, I'm remembering the lamp guy now. Hold on, did shooting that not accomplish anything for us? Doesn't appear like it, and I'm just wasting my time doing it repeatedly. Alright, well let's shine some light on this situation if we can. And see where Phantom Stars gets us. I wonder if it'll even hit the flying guy over here. He dodged a couple of them, but it does look like he got hit by at least one. Was that like a counter, or was that his move? Oh, that's ominous. That's pretty ominous. Why is everybody got floating stuff around here? We have very little else we can do. We're going to go ahead and catch the Lamp Master on fire. That actually does quite a bit of damage to him, which is odd, because he's like... He's a lamp. He's a lamp guy. You think he'd be used to fire. He's probably burned himself a few times. Not that burning yourself develops an immunity to burning, obviously.
Bring it on.
Careful, Mael.
Get ready.
Let us...
I think we can actually shoot those lamps and prevent that exact thing, but I'm not too bothered by it. Yeah, burn everyone! And bring her!
Finesse and grace.
So he didn't like the fire, so I'm thinking we might actually hit him with fire again. Even though Mael has so many wonderful attacks. Hitting him with this, getting him like really, really burning. He might just die, I was going to say at the start of his next turn. Not quite, but close to. Oh my gosh, we dodged it by nearly pure happenstance.
Okay.
Oh! And the flames killed him. Very good. 2 AP on applying Rush. Okay, I could see utility in that. So was that 3-2? Yeah, okay, so that was the boss round for that. Let's do it. Let's just go stage 3. Maybe wasting our time, but I'm feeling more and more competent with each round played. Ooh, so all of these guys have shields on. Except for that guy over there. Okay, we're going to do something a little different. We're just going to go hit him. I think this ought to finish him off, yeah. So now we're down to just 2 guys we have to worry about, which is nice.
Nasso, dodge.
Only he didn't have a shield. We would have really gotten somewhere with that. Hold on, no, do them both. Slap him around a little bit. Here's my thinking, right? They're from the depths of the ocean. It's dark down there. Yeah! They probably don't like light, or they're not used to it at the very least. That kind of worked. Of course, I'm sure fire would also be extremely effective against them. Yeah, very much so. He's just gone. Alright. Oh, he's gonna shield his buddies! They're dead. They don't exist anymore, my guy. That's very sad. Hold on. First, shoot him. Get rid of those shields. Now burn him! Catch him on fire!
You're out.
It's not enough to, like, do anything useful. It's not gonna, like, burn him to death at the start of his next turn. Every little bit helps. Oof. Yeah. Well, hold on. No, we can do Phantom Stars. I think what we'll do instead, though, is Marking Shot. We'll just set Mael up to hopefully finish him off. Yeah, because now we can, like, follow that up with either Payback or Sword Ballet. I think a Sword Ballet is the better move. It did a tremendous amount of damage, but not quite enough to kill him. I was gonna say, if I get hit by this guy, it's gonna be bad. Because I feel like, for whatever reason, I think we fought a bunch of those guys. Might have been between streams really early on. Oh, trial complete. Here we go. I think it's, yeah, we're at a point now where it's easier to go up than down to get to the end of them. That fella's got a bunch of, like, what?
Ready to obey.
Blocks of salt in his hat?
Hurry! Yes, let's go. Time to
Whew, baby! Alright, everyone is starting off really poorly now. That could have been worse. Burn him! I don't want him to do that again.
I'll manage. I'll manage.
How do they feel about light? Any chance they don't like it? Okay, one of them was completely nullified. Oh no, that one is actually like light base. That's Clair.
Coming.
Ready to obey.
Watch out.
Oh, at least Verso got to do a counter. That's nice.
parry it.
Alright, Clair. Clair needs darkness attacks, which makes me wish that I had someone else in the party with me right now. That's okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. We don't have many options here. Just take down the shields.
Careful now.
What was that? Wait, what was that?
I'll do it.
On me.
Brace yourself.
Oh, darn it. Please, no more shields. Please, no more of that. No more of that. When is Lune gonna get a turn again? I need her to heal everyone. How much does that require? That takes 8, and I have exactly 8. Alright, so the first hits of this aren't actually going to land on the body.
Let's dance.
Okay.
Bring it on. For now.
Please stop that. Those are stacking as well, which is less than ideal.
Not impressed.
Oh my gosh, the sheer amount of shields this individual has. Okay, well, everyone's in a poor way right now. everyone. What is yours? High earth damage, removes enemy shields. Oh, but we really need to bring Mael back. But that would get rid of everyone's shields, but he'll probably just re-shield them again. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's, for now, focus on getting Mael back in the picture.
Oh, I'm better.
And then let's just actually, like, parry these.
Take cover.
Rooney, watch out.
Oh, no.
I think I'll improvise.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Okay. It's alright, we're about to finish him off.
Not impressed.
It's okay, he'll come back. He comes back.
again.
It's alright, it's all good. I really thought that was going to finish him off. We might actually be summoning the backup. The reserve squad for this one. Yeah. This bodes ill. We should have taken that guy down way sooner. Because now everyone's got a whole bunch of shields we got to work through. Everybody's dead. Now Claire's casting shields on everyone. Things aren't looking too hot. Things aren't look. I'll be honest with you. And I didn't time that correctly. Should we just bail at this point rather than like watch the slow motion, everyone dying, and we failed?
I'm waiting.
That could have killed it if it didn't have all those shields, right? Like that's the problem. And now there's just more shields, and now it's just gonna keep doing this.
Take your shot.
We're gonna let everyone die. I want to try that one again, if you'll permit it. I want to try that one more time because I don't like leaving it on that note. I feel like for some reason we did get a picto from that though, which is interesting. Is that just from the last one we did? That's just been lingering because we immediately went right back into the trial before that faded out of existence.
I'm ready.
Here we go with its bubble nonsense.
Oh well. Careful now.
Can we shoot these? Yeah, it didn't even occur to me to do that before. Okay, well, listen. Probably should have realized that sooner. That's okay. I don't have any skills I can do now for some reason. Why can't I do any skills? Did I get... I got silence on myself. Oh, no! Is the best thing going to be there to just go ahead and, like, use his strong healing tent?
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that was that I'd gotten silenced. That explains things. Should we forego like the basic attack? I feel like we shouldn't forego the basic attack. Let's do it on Claire over here, though. Deal some initial damage, and then follow that up with Endbringer. Claire's also a nuisance. Claire needs to go early on too, because Claire can also do shielding.
Careful, Verso.
Yeah, nuisance tier.
Please survive.
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done with this one.
Let's dance.
Yeah, we're not. How do I? Oh, you can't retreat. We're stuck here. We're stuck here having this fight until we die.
Time to end this.
Well, if that's the case, might as well actually try.
I won't disappoint. Guard up. Parry it. Time to hit big.
Just get everybody back on their feet. get the party back together. And we're silenced. You know what? We're just gonna die is what we're gonna do. Just gonna let it happen. Just let it wash over us. It's all good. Just let him. Just let him. It's alright. It's okay. Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'd rather not watch the rest of the animations play out, but here we are. And he's gonna shield his enemies too. Over our corpses. We're not sitting in the reserve team. Was this the third round of stage 3? Was that what this was? Let's let that grandiose chroma catalyst fade away. No, this is only trial 2 of stage 3. I'm gonna try it one more time. Stage 3, 3 tries. All right, we're ready this time. We're ready.
Not giving up.
Okay, so this has happened yet again, so we're gonna do this. Because what else are we supposed to do with our time? Yeah. Heal yourself.
Ready to go.
Let's carve a path.
I think before we targeted Claire...
Break. Watch out, man.
Danger!
Ready to pound.
Get ready.
Yeah, Claire's got to go as well. Claire's just as big a nuisance.
Careful, Verso.
Lune, watch out.
Let's try it.
Brace yourself. A storm is coming.
Oh, Gilliam, I appreciate that. I appreciate the rolling bee. Very helpful, very encouraging. Always appreciated. Okay. We're not giving up here. Here, everybody.
Everybody, let's go!
Let's carve a path. Maximum depth.
Well... You have no shields. You, I think, have 2 shields. And you have a bunch of shields. But since we can't do anything else, might as well take the opportunity to whittle those shields down.
Just try it.
Oh, there we go. I don't think we've successfully done that before. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit better about our odds. Everything's coming up. Everything's starting to look up.
On me.
Oof.
Lune, careful. Not impressed.
I'll do it. Danger!
Shields are a nuisance. Is Lune ever gonna get a turn? Oh my gosh, it's a long time before anyone gets a turn here.
Not impressed.
Ready to evade.
Oh my gosh! Good afternoon, GSNL. How are you doing?
Get ready.
The sheer amount of shields that everyone has on them now.
I'm ready.
Just try it.
I know that I'm just sitting here in, like, silence, struggling. But, like, this feels... It feels like bullying at this point. I feel like I'm being bullied. Okay, we're gonna try a different strategy. Alright, that's it! That's it! I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, GSNL. We're doing something different, okay? And I don't mean that I'm now so invested in this combat encounter. After defeating a beach full of hands, which is a very strange sentence, I'll acknowledge, okay? I feel like this shouldn't be difficult. And yet it is. So here's what we're doing. We're getting Sael in the party because she's got a lot of dark attacks, which are going to be perfect for dealing with Claire, okay? We're going to lose our healer, that's fine. If we just don't take damage, we don't need healing. This bit's tricky.
Okay.
They come a lot faster than I expect.
You sure?
Get ready.
Yeah, once you're, like, out of that rhythm, whatever that rhythm is, you don't get back into it. All right, you. Burn.
Witness the flames.
Let's have some fun.
Okay. Controversial. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to heal her instead of do an attack. Because her health is low.
Oh well.
Guard up. Guard up.
It's okay. Let him shield him. Let him shield him. That's fine. Let Claire do the same. That's fine. Everybody's got a bunch of shields now.
Oh,
Okay.
well.
Let's spill some ink.
Oh. Listen. When we die here, because we're going to die here, we're leaving. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. We're gonna go. We're gonna leave. We're gonna go do literally anything else. Anything else. Alright, after this. I'm telling you right now, because we're not doing this again. So we're gonna get rid of your shields. We're gonna get rid of your shields. And then we're going to take the opportunity to revive Sael, who's yet to do literally anything since the encounter has started.
Eso, dodge. Sien, dodge.
Not impressed.
Parry it.
Here we go.
Okay, Sael, welcome to the party. Unfortunately, both of her dark attacks... Well, this does dark damage. Yeah.
No more tricks.
Quite a bit of dark damage.
Incoming.
Aha! We've successfully parried that literally once this entire time. And there it is. There's the second time.
Cut him down.
Should we bring her back now? I feel like we should. Because if we have more bodies in the field, it's going to be harder for the game to, like, completely eliminate us. So there's just nothing we can do. We have no skills. There's nothing. We could try healing ourselves. I guess might be a move. Get rid of our status effects. It's something.
Watch out, look out.
Eyes up.
To what end, though, is the question that we must ask. To what end have we done that? Come on, Claire. Do your worst.
Not impressed.
So many shields! So many shields! Alright, shoot your projectiles, you goofball.
Incoming.
Yeah, do it. Do some more. Do some more shields. We really should have had... Mael has an ability that can do an attack through a shield. So does Minoko. We should probably have Minoko in the party for this. Minoko has an ability specifically for this, for hitting enemies through shields. Well, we're back to not being able to do anything. Other than, I guess, maybe revive her.
CL incoming. Watch out, Mael.
Okay. Finally. Unfortunately, this does 4 hits, and how many shields do you have? More than that, so we wouldn't even get a single shot in. I'm just gonna do this again.
No more tricks.
Further prepare them for a harvest later. Oh, there we go. You gotta do it a little bit sooner than you'd think you would.
Dodge. Lasso, dodge.
I think we actually got damage through. We actually did some damage. Oh, wait a minute. I was gonna say, we've not seen this before. We've yet to see him do that maneuver.
Watch out.
Take your shot.
Okay, and it's about to be Mael's turn. For the first time in a long time, Mael's gonna have it go. Get rid of those shields. And then follow that up with literally anything that you can do. You can't do very much. Sadly, you cannot do very much. Catch it on fire.
Flames. Rain.
We're taking out Claire now.
I'll manage.
It's locked on you.
My whole body moves when I hit that button, by the way. Like, when I snap down on that, I just realized my whole body tenses up every single time. Which is probably why the timing's wrong, because my entire body is doing a response. I don't want to use a light attack. Go. No more Claire. We've actually managed to defeat someone.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Look at us go. We're actually getting somewhere over here. We're actually getting somewhere. Okay, Hat Guy gets to go again. Hat Guy gets to go constantly from the looks of things.
Eyes up, person.
Bring it on.
Look out.
Okay. Now more shields, naturally. You know what? We're gonna waste your entire turn chipping through this guy's shields. So the next 2 characters, at least, can do something. Go up there and just hit him. Now, if we can somehow manage to deal enough damage to this guy that he can never cast another shield again, we'll be in a great place. We'll be in a fantastic place, okay? And I'll tell you what we're going to do. Can break. We're going to first... No. We're going to do this. That'll get us into Virtuous Stance, so we get 200% damage. And then... Hold on. We were doing so good with those. We're going to do the fire again. And the reason is, that way, and if he casts shields on himself, that's a shame, the damage will always take down one of the shields. I was gonna say, that should break him.
Eyes up, Verso.
Chipping through your shields, little fella. Chipping through your shields. Okay, who goes next? He's gonna go next. We're gonna go ahead and revive her.
Don't die next time.
Oh my gosh, the fires did it! It turned out it was the right move! Who could have guessed? Alright, you. Guess who's never getting another shield again? You just die now is what happens. You just die now! And bring her! And that is why we are persistent. Persistence pays off. Okay, we got just shy of 1,000,000 XP for that. We're gonna go see what Stage 3 Trial 3 looks like, is what we're gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna see if it just goes up to 3. Anything after that's gonna be like a walk in the park. Well, Sael's dead. Oh, you know what? I guess if jumping was the move there, it would have given us the symbol telling us to jump. So that's definitely where we went wrong on that front. He's like water-based, right? So fire should be super effective against him. Shell, that's helpful. Okay, as per usual. We're unfortunately going to have to now spend this turn reviving someone.
I'm back.
Oh good, this again. Rather dodge it. I would rather just dodge it and know that we're not going to take damage. He's growing a flower? Oh, it's this guy. Right, we can target the flowers, though. Maybe not the best use of Mael's time. She can't actually hit all of them either, because this guy's in the way. We spent a good deal of our time doing that as well, so... Go ahead and just punch him.
Time to end this.
Hold on, can we hit that from back here? Oh, perfect! Is that all the flowers, I think? Pretty sure? Okay, and then how do they feel about light? Are they all light inclined or declined? Oh, by the way, the game's had an update, and there's been some updates to the Proton as well. So I decided to try to disable the 60 FPS limit to see what would happen, and it immediately started crashing the game. So for whatever reason, for me on my hardware, on my operating system, trying to run the game over 60 FPS results in constant crashing and non-stability, and I don't know why, and it's very irritating. I prefer that not be the case, but here we are. Ooh, you're a nuisance. I'm going to get rid of you first. So we're going to go ahead and apply a mark to them.
Please survive.
Oh, shoot! Missed the last one. Oh, I really thought that might finish him off. Wait, when did that other guy die? I wasn't even paying enough attention to notice he died. It's awkward and embarrassing. Okay, well we... No, he's still not dead! I was gonna say we set him up to die now. Still no. Okay, I think that's all the flowers dealt with. Now he's dead? Still not dead! Oh my goodness! Endbringer. No, do this because this will definitely finish him off. Unless he was like resistant to it and I didn't notice. No, it was his weakness.
No.
Oh goodness. Okay, well you're on death's doorstep. Everyone's on death's doorstep at the moment. So, not a whole lot we can do. You know what? This will be an attack.
You can't
That does damage. Gives us some AP to use.
Not giving
It's an
up.
act of desperation is what it is. Now we're stanceless. Yeah, catch him on fire.
Do me in.
Okay, should we take the opportunity to heal everyone? Or should we take the opportunity to, wait a minute, high single target dark damage to random enemies? Oh man, I don't think we can justify that right now. Let's try this.
The stars judged you.
He has the power. Oh good, he's going to spend his turn regrowing flowers. That's what I want to see.
Can do it.
Okay, we spent all of our turns shooting flowers. Good stuff.
You can't escape.
Probably unnecessarily, because we could have defeated him if we hadn't done that. You know? Well, we might still get him now, though. Oh, 3. No, we're not getting him now. You know what? Just in case. Go ahead and heal Verso. Well, Verso's gonna... He's got extra life as well, so we don't really need to worry about him. Okay. It just gives him shields us all.
Bring it on.
I did it again. I went a little too soon. Okay.
Maximum damage.
Again, maybe I'm being overly cautious. I want to keep everyone on their feet. Okay, good. Oh, that one was way easier than the last one. We got a clear cut. Oh, come on now. Wait, who was that for, though? Hold on, get me out of this. It looked like it was for Lune. Wait a minute. Yeah, she gets the clear cut. She also got short hair earlier. Interesting. Okay, not what I was expecting. That's fun. What about you? You haven't gotten any new ones recently. I got all these outfits, by the way, from exploring the frozen wasteland I was talking about earlier. I think they look pretty fire. Yeah. Choose your trial. How long does this go? So there is a stage 4 now. I mean, how many stages are there? How long do we want to be? I kind of wanted to go. Tell you what, let's head over here and make sure we do a save. And then I think we're going to go. Can I return to continent from here? Yeah, go back to the continent. I kind of wanted to go to Old Lumiere and at least land on it and kind of set up a foothold. Great that we've gone there, though. We had some fun times. My fingers feel nimble, and we got a bunch of prizes that I've already forgotten what they were or whether or not we need them. But here we are. We've not flown this way before. We've not flown past this point. This is very exciting. We're heading back to Lumiere. 11 stages and 3 levels each. Okay, there's 11 of them. The world feels so small when you're zooming around like this. The world feels like such a tiny place. You remember exploring all of this down here? Remember running along these rooftops? Oh, what happy, joyous days. What simple times. Whoa, that we could go back before we knew what a gommage was. Everything was so simple. Living life in Lumiere, free of all of the fears that controls us. Oh. There is many enemy here. Crawling around looking intimidating. We will land and we will deal battle with them, yes. Reclaim our home and break the sunrise.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa.
Papa will consume your soul, yes?
We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
Is this our army of the undead? This is fun. Now, is there actually a time limit? Or is this just a story element that I don't have to worry about?
tomorrow comes.
Oh, yeah! Let's go! That goes hard. That goes real hard. Oh, and then we just come back here and they're gone. Nothing's happening. That's a shame. That sucks. Oh, there we go. Hello, music. Hello, soundtrack. Let's go. Oh, this is good stuff. This is good stuff.
Glorious wreakers of havoc.
Oh, let's do it. This is great. Eventually, we're gonna come across guys that we have to fight, right? Like maybe this guy? Yeah, it looks like we actually have to fight these guys. Oh, that was pretty cool. Okay. I don't know anything about these guys at all. What happens if I shoot that orb? Absolutely nothing. Waste of time.
Ready to strike.
How do they feel about light? They look darkness-y. Okay. They're not necessarily like super weak to it or anything, but you know, they're also not resistant to it anyway. Fire was effective there. Fire might be the meta. And did you know you get 20% more XP when you don't take damage? Learned that fighting the hands. Oh, heavens. Wait, what was that? Was that an attempt to sneak up on me? Okay, let's just try Endbringer on him. Yeah, Endbringer might be the move against these guys. Good stuff. We're gonna level up even further here, just fighting these basic fellas. Oh, look at him go up there! Look at them, they're all engaged in combat! Oh, it's so good! Get them, boys! Get them! Let's go! We're gonna reclaim this city in no time. Also, music's going hard right now, and I like it. I kind of want to explore, though. Like, I know I've already been here, and I've seen most of this before. But I'm assuming things are a little bit different now, because, you know, the city is in ruin. And also, I know, because I accidentally got spoiled while looking up locations of mimes, that there's a mime around here. Alright, now I've not seen it yet. But presumably it's around here somewhere. As long as these guys keep coming at me one at a time, I feel like I've got them in the bag, right? As soon as they start coming at me with, like, a bunch of them in a group, that's when things are going to get tricky. But for right now, I think we could probably just, like, smack them around a little bit, and then follow that up with Endbringer, and if that, like, ends each round, like, exactly the same as the first time we did it, kind of looks like it's going to, yeah, this is easy. This is a nice, clean 32,000 XP as well. Which, like, look, I was doing battle with the hands, and in the hands, if you do it without taking damage, if you defeat 3 of them, because there's one little cluster of 3 of them, you get 1,000,000 XP, so 30,000 is a little bit of a step down from that. But it's so fast, though, because, like, fighting the hands takes a hot minute. So this looks like it might be a group of 3 of them. Have I got myself stuck in here now? What happened to the guy in the trash can? Wait a minute, hold on. Is he still in one of these trash cans? That would be the absolute greatest twist. If you could find one of these trash cans, and the Gamage fella who was trying to hide from the Gamage, if he was actually still in one of them. For whatever reason, he never got Gamage. What's going on back here? Okay, well, the way the light flared made it seem like something was going on back here, but clearly I was wrong. I'm pretty sure Trash Can Man was, like, along in here. That might be his trash can right there. That might actually be why that's tipped over. It's dramatic. And traumatic.
Nice.
Oh, let's go! We found a perfectly normal trash can. There's a message inside. Actually...
Like everyone else.
Aww.
Looks like my plan didn't work. During my time in this trash can, I found a rare treasure. I am entrusting it to you now. Farewell.
Oh, man! Okay, so that's a perfect chroma catalyst. Yes! Let's go! Okay, that's fantastic. I love that touch. I wonder if that's there even if you don't find him before. I also like that he started to Gamage and had time to write down a note. Or maybe he, you know what, he wrote the note first and, like, wrapped it around the item and stuck it in his pocket just in case he Gamaged. Okay, we got 2 of them now. We can go ahead and eliminate one of them for sure. With the Endbringer! And it looks like everyone else, like, Mael gets... Oh, I missed that last one. No! I was going to say, Mael gets to go twice. Goodness me, fire might be the way to go. Goodness gracious me. I forgot that we have you in the party instead of... That's fine. Doesn't matter. Unless darkness attacks... Yeah, I was going to say they're resistant to them, which is less than ideal. I thought we still had Lune in the party. It's not in there if you don't do it early game. That's such a good touch. Thanks for letting me know, Kevin. What is happening over here? Hold on. I might need to make a phone call here in a second, but not right now. Okay, we're tearing our way through this. We're having a great time. We can go to the rooftops. Can we resurrect Gustav? Can we go dig up his arm and have him manifest? He's an expert at rooftop traversal. Okay. Oh, beautiful work. Thank you. Is this actually where I need to be going? Papa is not in the garden, is he? He's not in the rooftop garden. He probably is, that dirty scoundrel. We're going back to where it all started. Can almost guarantee you that's what's happening. Hold on, I wanted to double back and see if we were missing anything in this direction. That's the rooftop garden up there, isn't it? Well, it's definitely one of them. I don't think it's the one, no. See, I don't know what direction is the direction to go in to progress the plot versus to just explore. There's a flag here which makes me think... Oh, it's an Expedition 33 flag as well. Makes me think that this is the route to progress the plot. Maybe. So, we want to go back the other direction and make sure that we see everything there is to see. Leave no stones unturned and all that good stuff. I don't actually remember how to get around on these rooftops. Because, oh, good! They're having that same fight again. That's great. I like to see that. I don't know. This seems like a more defined sort of an area. It's certainly larger and more open, but we're heading away. Yeah, look, we're heading back towards the water, which I don't think is correct. Wait a minute. No, this is absolutely it. This is it. This is it right here. Maybe Papa is not here, but this is where the game started. Can I hit him? Ooh, energizing powerful. Give 2 AP on applying powerful. Okay, who left that here and when? This is interesting. It's interesting to be back here, where the whole thing started all this time later. Remember when Mael showed up and was like, "I'm a little French girl, and I'm going to be a nuisance. I'm going to pester you about going on this expedition, and I'm going to fight you on the rooftops." Word that we could go back. Also, that wasn't a French voice. My name is Mael. I very much like to fight you on the rooftops of Paris. Oh, no, yeah. Yes, I do see that line that go down right there. Yes, yes. Okay, so that goes up and this goes down, and I don't know what direction we want to go in. Is this... This is where Gustav went down. Hey, remember we ran across the rooftops and then we hopped down there and we talked to our girl. Are those the guys I just fought? Is this just like a shortcut, basically, what we've just discovered here? Okay, game. Okay, soundtrack, calm down. Yeah, we just fought these guys. Did we also just go up right here? Wait, hold on. Am I a bozo? That's exactly what happened. That's exactly... I thought we'd made it back to the flag already. Don't ask me how I thought that. Don't ask me how I thought that. I know we need to run through here. Alright. I'm well aware. We've made it back to where we were. Everything is well in the world. Everything is fine. It's up. Yeah, okay. Sure. Just trying to see if there's anywhere to, like, do a hook and loop. Well, that would be Velcro. You know what I'm saying? Like a, you know, like your Spider-Man, but you're using the grappling hook. We want to make sure that we leave no stones unturned, so to speak. Oh, this is where everybody leaves their stuff to donate. I heard that tick-tick sound. It sounded like for a moment we had their attention over there. We've not fought one of them before. What's up, buddy? So we've not fought one of these before. Kind of ghostly looking. I think we might be slightly over-leveled now. And I'm not complaining. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. I'm happy about it. Yeah, I'm very happy about the choices I've made in my life that got me here at this point. Also, we got a new Let's Sow there. As in, let's sow seeds for harvest or something? I don't know. Get 'em, boys! Keep it up! Fight the good fight! This music is so good! Oh, I agree with you, Fanto. This is a fantastic final area. The soundtrack, though!
Cut him down.
I hope it's loud enough. I hope you can hear it in all of its wonder when I'm not talking. It's very much unlike anything else in the soundtrack so far, this track. We're getting all kinds of weapon upgrades in here. Okay, if we're leaving anything behind, that's fine. Let's press on. I have no words. I'm just kind of engrossed in it at the moment.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, let's see if we can get this nailed this time. Because we did it wrong last time by accidentally missing one of the prompts. I think that cost us, you know, the actual defeat of the guy. No, it still didn't quite get him. Darn it. Well, hold on. We'll do this. Because we haven't seen what these guys do yet. And I don't want to. Actually, has anything managed to attempt to attack us? I'm pretty sure no. I think we've defeated everything before it's had the opportunity to return attack. This is Expedition 32 in training. Renoir repainted them. That's a tragedy. That's a very sad. I noticed someone said Expedition 32 a while ago, or the 32s. That's a tragedy. We're absolutely wiping the floor with them. It's okay, we'll repaint them and make the whole thing beautiful. And then hopefully leave and go deal with our trauma in the real world and let the painting just live on. That would be swell. Hey, what's up, bud? Isn't it beautiful here? Her paintings are always astonishing, yet I wish she would understand just what it means for me to paint. What do you mean? The boy has gone silent. Aww. Charging stun. 5% of a gradient charge on hitting a stunned enemy. Okay, I can see some utility in that.
Wow.
Got ourselves another flag here. Do we even need to really rest and let everything reach, like, all of our health is maxed out. We have all of our stuff. We really could just press on. Get 'em, boys! Keep it up! You're doing great! Ooh, okay. Left or right is the choice that needs to be made now. Haha! Oh, they might actually make a big circle here, which would be nice, because I wouldn't have to double back. Did we land that? Ooh. Okay, fellas. I like the hat. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good look. I'm not recommending it for any of you watching at home. I'm saying in the game, the hat makes for a good look. Great stuff. This is why I spent hours of my life fighting hands on a dark beach. So we could just tear through here. I'm gonna die someday. On my deathbed, am I gonna look back on the hours I spent fighting hands and go, I'm glad I did that? Yes, I am. Yes, that's gonna be one of the peak highlights, actually. It would be great if their death resulted in something being here waiting for us. Like some kind of picto or a new weapon or something. That would have been cool. Hello. Oh, that is foul. Do we have to fight that? I don't think we fought one of those before. Hello. Are you alone? Or do you come with friend?
You're outmatched.
We're almost level 78 with CL, which is good. I think she was lagging behind the most before I swapped her into the party previously to start leveling her up. Yeah, I think we have to fight that thing. It looks like it just defeated all of our guys.
Oh, lovely.
Let's see what this thing's all about. It looks horrifying. It's big, it's fleshy red, it's got a skull and tentacles. I don't like it. Does it burn? It does burn, and fire is its weakness. What about that orb on top of its head? Is it worth shooting? Yes, it was. Now, unfortunately, that means we can't do either of our really big attacks. But we get hit with perfect break, and it might actually break it? Almost, but not quite, no. Oh my goodness me. It's about to do a jump attack. Oh, that's okay. Wasn't prepared for that. Tricky on its part, very tricky. Shoot that thing on its head. Does a bunch of damage to it.
You're outmatched.
There's no music anymore. It got really quiet. It's like dead silent in here right now.
Finesse and grace.
Yeah, I don't like how quiet it is, honestly. It's sort of like creepily silent. It's gonna die on its turn from the flames. 70% increased counterattack damage. 75% increased counterattack damage! What is that thing called? Augmented Counter 3. Wait just a second here. Wait just a second. Hold on. We don't have a lot of Lumina to spare, and I kind of like everything we currently have applied here. And then over here, base attack can break has been really useful. How many do you have? Some to spare. You might be able to get breaking attack. Okay, hold on. First off, are these in alphabetical order? These Pictos. No, they're sorted by level. Stop doing that. Go alphabetical. Okay. Augmented Counter 2 we already had, but 3. We also had 1, and I think everyone's got that one equipped. That's huge, though. Everybody remember Breaking Attack. Remind me Breaking Attack in just a second. Breaking Attack. Breaking Attack. Breaking Attack. Breaking Attack. There it is right there. We're going to add it to our favorites, as well as equip it. So we're not losing that one. Base attack can still break. Let's get back in there. I think everyone has the increased... you know what? I shouldn't say that. We should just go check our Luminas and find out whether or not we've got that one. What was it called? I've already forgotten. What do you do? Augmented counter. Yeah. I think everyone's got one of the augmented things equipped, right? Augmented first strike. Augmented counter 3. Augmented counter 1. There it is. Do these stack? Does 25% increased counter damage stack with the 75% increased counter damage? I guess is my question. And if so, like, it does. It does. It does. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's good to know. And yeah, it looks like everyone's got augmented counter 1. I guess I never bothered to learn the augmented counter 2. Hold on, what have you got? What have you got in your Pictos that we don't need? 3 AP on killing an enemy? That's handy, yeah. Hold on, you're going to take augmented counter 2, though. Because nobody's bothered to learn it yet. Don't worry. Okay, we're going to get those learned up here. I don't think I have enough of the Pictos to give to everyone to the point where they can all have like all of those unless we turn other things off. Everything stacks in the game. Okay. Counters are going to be very important then.
An advantage.
The Opera House.
Why the Opera House? Why are we going to the... Like, why did you say it like that as well, as if it made sense? Like, obviously this is where we need to be. Of course this is where the finale would take place. What events do you know about Verso that you're not telling me? That would prompt you to say that when looking at the Opera House. Lumiere has suffered so much damage. There's something in the water. Ask SK to bring it to the surface. What you got for me, buddy? Oh! A journal from Expedition 60. A legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles. With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere. But even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamage. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
So 60 made it. 60 actually made it. Butt naked. Or buck naked. Which is it? I've heard both. Butt naked makes more sense to me. But I feel like the one I always heard was buck. You know, like a deer. A male deer. So buck naked, they made it. All the way. And discovered that the real threat is below the... Wow. And then he died on his way back swimming here naked. What do you mean I'm not good at parrying? I have my moments. I got really good. Here's the thing. If I fight the same enemy again and again, eventually I get really good at it. So I'm really good at dodging the attacks of the hands. Like the hand creatures. Because I was on a beach doing that for a really long time. And I got really darn good at it. To the point where like that's how I was able to level up. Because you get the 20% buff if you don't take damage during the encounter. I just got really good at dodging their attacks. And basically finishing them off in 2 rounds. Which was a good time.
Ow, wow.
I'm trying to walk. You have to be very gentle on the trick. Oh, hello. What you got that saunter for, Mael? Easy does it. Uncalled for. She do be swaying them hips. Alright. Can we, like, phase through him? No, sadly not. I thought that would be funny. I don't know why. It wouldn't really be funny. Not like funny haha. Just gonna ignore that that's happening back there and carry on, I guess. No one even had a comment on it. No one had a single word to say about that in the party. We haven't fought one of these guys yet, I don't think. Maybe we keep it that way? So I definitely thought the way that that was set up, that was going to be where it all went down. That was going to be the finale.
Everyone's from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axon's their papa's creations, not Claire's.
Oh dear. Oh dear. That missed for some reason. Look at the ceiling. I'll have to double back. Alright, I can't remember how this guy works, and to be honest with you, I don't want to. I was gonna say, hopefully this just kills him off, and then I don't have to remember how his moves work.
You're outmatched.
Good. Good combat encounter. Great stuff. We're gonna go back and have a look at the ceiling. If I can get back there. Looks like I can. So far, the game's been really good about always making sure you've got a route back, right? Like, they never send you somewhere you can't get back from, which is helpful. Okay, we're gonna keep our head down. We're gonna have a big reveal. Oh. That's nice. How about that? Very cool. Definitely worth coming back and checking. Thank you for the tip, Vanto. Here we go. Is today Saturday? I gotta say, I had yesterday off because it was Independence Day. And my entire perception of reality has been thrown off ever since. Having that day off, I keep thinking, like, today is Sunday. Gotta get ready for small group. Gotta go to work tomorrow. Nope. I also had several times yesterday where I was like, I forgot to do the Saturday stream. There's another thing you can do in the prologue. Oh, what? That changes the ceiling? That's interesting. Well, I'll probably not replay the prologue, so would you mind, like, letting me know what that is? Like, I'll probably replay it someday. When this game comes out for its 10th anniversary remaster, you know, and is debuting on the Nintendo Switch 6 or whatever we're up to. There's not gonna be a Switch 6. I don't know. Listen, I don't want to make any declarations, but it wouldn't shock me if never mind, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to say anything stupid that people come back 2 years later and say, can you believe he said this about Nintendo? What an idiot. We're not giving anyone fuel for fires. I just don't think that there's going to be a Switch 6, and I'll leave it at that. Probably just finish him off. Perfect break.
Break.
Hey! What were you guarding back here, though? A path that goes ever onward?
Great.
Recover 5% health on hitting a stunned target. The game seems to be emphasizing abilities on stunned enemies. Like, and I don't feel like I've paid enough attention to that.
Let's go.
Hold on, but what direction is the way we want to be going in? He said we're almost there as we were going that way. I really need a map. Oh no, it's one of these guys! Oh no, please don't be all three of them. I was going to say, they're a nuisance.
Spill some
Okay.
ink.
Burn him. He's made of, like, straw and stuff. Hey! He's dead! He doesn't exist anymore! That was easy and straightforward. I was worried it was going to be some kind of a challenge or something. And bringer! I think you can just poke him. I was going to say, I think that'll be it for me. It changes to an image of Gustav and Sophie dancing together. Oh. But what do you have to do? Do I have to actually, like, get her to dance with Gustav or something in order to make that happen? Wow. Oh. Now that looks like the kind of place you want to be and the sort of direction you want to be going in. This, it looks like, just forms a circle. We have not seen one of you since we got here, I don't think. Unless we did and I forgot. Which is possible and likely.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is, like, too much. I don't think we really need to do this. I think our smaller attack would be fine.
Maximum damage.
That one is flying over there, so let's see how many of these actually land. All of them! Or at least that second one did. It's good to fight these guys because we are getting this slightly upgraded weapons.
What have we here?
Augment... Oh, sorry, what? Augment... Oh, augments learned. Right. Healing stun converted to chroma. Let's go. That was one already owned. What happens? Oh, it was converted to chroma is literally what it said. The exact thing it said is what it was. Okay, cool. So that just forms a circle. We're back to here. We know what direction to head in. I'm kind of curious where everyone's at right now. Well, like Verso. We've only got 2 to spare. So we're not going to be... You know what? It's possible that we could swip out. Oh, swip out! We could swip out some of his Pictos. Like, Second Chance is probably a big one. Survivor, I don't know how many that requires. We could probably swap that out for the Picto with the ability on it, and we could save... You know what? We're not going to worry about it right now. We're not going to worry about it later. If it becomes relevant, we'll worry about it. It would be nice to have all the counters. That would be cool. I don't know if anyone actually has the Pictos for it, though. Like, Mael has... Well, let's see how much it costs. We didn't even check that. Okay. Augmented... First off, all these augmented counters need to be marked as favorites. Obviously. So should that. Okay. We can add 2, because it only costs 5. It only costs 7 for this one. So we're not that far off from being able to have it, actually. I think if you can only have 1, we should probably go for that one. So she only really needs 1 more to go for 3. Hold on, wait a minute, but we can just get rid of 1. Yeah, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Listen. I'm figuring this out, right? That's the better move. Because that's 25, and that's 50, and that's just 75. It's better to have the bigger ones. So what have you got? You've got 2 remaining. Yeah, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And we can keep that one. You have it equipped, naturally. There we go. Oh, let's go. I think I've been neglecting him. If we can find a flag, which will likely be another one ahead.
Nice.
Yeah, look at that. We just picked up another color of Lumina. I've got a plan. Don't you worry about it. Maybe I should continue. Maybe. I should continue. Maybe you should. Yeah. If that were a choice. The boy has gone silent. Is Verso's actual soul trapped here? Is that the idea? For a second, I did not think that was going to go away. Weird place to hide chroma. We really don't need all this chroma. Oh, I keep forgetting the vat that we need to be throwing chroma into. We've not been back there since I think maybe the second stream in this series. There was some reason to throw chroma in there. We never did figure out what it was. What if it's just like a troll? You just keep throwing increasingly high numbers of chroma in there, and nothing of valuable ever comes of it. That would be kind of funny, honestly. I'd be kind of on board with that. There is a gent standing in front of a black canvas, and it acts as a tutorial for one of the mechanics. And then the painter is inspired and paints the image and says he will use the same on... Oh, man, I must have missed that. That is disappointing. Well, that's good to know. I wish I could roll back now. Actually, I could probably rewind time. How about I do that real quick? Well, it looks like we've got some money here. Or a place to spend money here. This place is sad. Aw. Well, we do want to fight the merchant, obviously. We want to buy that as well. Looks like we've got most of these things that he's offering. Tragically. Yeah, fight the merchant. Let's do it. Why not? Do I want to know the answer to that? I'll figure it out. We'll go back and actually do it eventually. You know what? We typically fight these things with Mael. Let's do it with Verso.
Let's go the path. Let's have
I feel like with Mael we could have just instantly burned him to death, though. That was also effective. That was fine. Bahalut. Thanks for the distraction. Now let me sell you some real goods. Full strength. 25% increased damage on full health. That's cool. Thank you so much. I was hoping for like another cool outfit, but that's fine too. Well, I thought there was like an LED, like an RGB LED on the wall there that changed colors.
Up high, somewhere past the gardens.
Okay. Well, remember what I said we were going to do with the flag, lest we forget. Lest we forget. Let's go to upgrade expedition resources. I've still not found this last energy tent upgrade. I think she only needed literally, what, 1 more? We'll give her a few more. No, not learn skills. No, get me back off that screen. Upgrade attributes. So, for both of these two, I maxed out their might, because it seemed relevant for their weapons. And then that's where we are right now. We've got a few more points to spend, but I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. What I am going to worry about is remembering, because I'm trying hard to remember things, what I said we were going to do, which is now she can have this. And actually, now she can have both of them. Cool! We're all set up to do massive augments. And you know what else we can do? check this out. You can go back to the continent. Alright? Because to heck with waiting, let's go find out what happens when we do that with the with all of our cash. All of our cash money. Where was that? I'm trying to remember. It was right over here in this first area. Somewhere along in here, which this place is quaint, isn't it? Remember coming here for the first time? I'm pretty sure it was around here somewhere. It wasn't here, was it? I think this was actually... The Abyss Cave was like a combat encounter, wasn't it? Or am I misremembering? Could have been something over here. I don't think so, though. What was this? Ancient Gestural City? Maybe. Maybe it was the Ancient Gestural City. If anyone in chat remembers where... No, it's not Ancient Gestural City. If anyone in chat remembers where you go to drop off all of that cash inside of a pot, let me know. Because the alternative is that I'm just going to keep, like, flying into random places until I find it. I don't... I'm pretty sure this is where we fought that pink puffball. Oh. Wait a minute, hold on. Could we get back here before? Have we ever been back here? Get down. Redwoods, okay. I don't think we've ever been back here before. I don't think we could get back here before. Is there a reason for being back here? Kind of doesn't seem like it. Oh! 20% increased break damage against slowed enemies. Is that the only thing here? Is there just a bunch of these up here to sort of lure you in and make you think like there's a lot more going on than there is? Because if so, that's rather funny, and I appreciate it. We probably have been up here before, and I just missed that. Or we didn't have the ability to break these yet. What's up with all of these discarded works of art? How'd they end up back here? There's a story going on here that we're not privy to. Let's go. There's not much else to do. Alright, redwoods. Like literally right over here in these redwoods. It's named after what it is, and that's convenient. Alright. Let's get ready to throw an absurd amount of money away. An odd-looking fountain. The last time chroma was poured inside, the fountain began to speak. Yep, pouring 50,000. All this chroma has been rather energizing. Whoa! Thanks to you, I awakened from my slumber. Did my tale interest you this much? I'm afraid I have no more to share, but you can have this. I didn't know we were one away. Recover 10% health on turn start.
What now?
That's useful. That's decently useful. I don't know. Does anyone want to carry that? Who's in the party right now? Sile, what do you got? What have you got right now? Breaking shots? Why do you even have that? Like, it's useful. I just don't even know why you have it. What was that thing called? We just picked it up and I've already forgotten. The problem is I pay more attention to what a thing does than what it is titled. There it is. Nope, play again after breaking it. Hold on. Sort by level, alphabetical, equipped, favorite, spread, critical rate. Someone tell me what it was. Someone tell me what the name of it was. Darn it! Someone called recovery. That wasn't it either, was it? Was it recovery? It might have could have been. Yeah, it was recovery. Boom. We've got recovery now. Awesome. Neat. We're going to go learn that. Worth coming back here for. I think it was worth coming back here for. I think that's going to be handy in the future moving forward. That's going to have some utility. Maybe in the final fight. 10% health, that's not a lot. But it's more healing than you would have gotten otherwise. So, I'm pleased. And now we can just fly back.
Here we go.
The world does feel a lot smaller now that we can just fly around it. It used to feel quite a bit larger, and that's okay. That's what you want. You want, as you progress through a story, for the world to seem smaller and yourself to feel larger and more powerful. I think that's a good sign. Let's see here. There we go. Adjusting some things on the screen yet again, as I typically do. Okay, where's the flag around here? Okay, are we gonna do all of this stuff again? Like, the music is still great, I still love it. Are we gonna get the exact same kind of light show? It doesn't look like it. Alright, let's get back out. Hello, can I not interact with this for some reason? Oh no, I cannot interact with the flag. That's fine. We found a missing color of Lumina. Okay, the music is chilling. I cannot engage with this flag. Is that a bug? Hello? There we go. That was concerning a little bit. Where are we at? Gardens, Opera House, Shattered Alley. I mean, I know we went through the Opera House. But how much further than that? What, Central Plaza? No. Shattered Alley, probably. Have I watched the Jurassic Park World movies? Yes. I love the Jurassic Park, the original trilogy. Jurassic World movies, I'm a little bit less enthusiastic about. Not as big a fan of those. And I haven't seen the latest one, this new one where they go back to another island again. So that wasn't it. Central Plaza... it could have been Gardens. It could have been Lumiere Gardens. I mean, I feel like it wasn't. I think the Gardens were probably more so referring to the rooftops we were on earlier. Okay, well, no, this is where I thought the Gardens would end up being. It looks like Lumiere's Gardens is probably where we need to be. I would assume. I haven't seen the new one yet. I'm not super excited about it. So I liked the first Jurassic World movie. I thought it was fine. Definitely not as good as the original Jurassic Park films. And yeah, films, I think all three of them are good in their own kind of ways. But then... I think the second one, the second Jurassic World movie, was so bad, it was so terrible, that I loved it. I got I went back and watched it a second time, because it was so awful. Watching the dinosaur creep around the mansion chasing the little clone girl, it's the same experience I had watching the third Star Wars sequel movie, the Rise of Skywalker, or whatever it's called, where I'm just shoveling popcorn in my mouth and I'm like, yeah, Palpatine's back somehow. It was the same experience. And then by the time you go to the third one, it was just like missed opportunities and sad in the Jurassic World series. So you got invited by the company. Oh, movie night. Okay, yeah. I mean, the Jurassic Park movies are good. Jurassic World 1 is good, 2 is entertaining, 3 not so much, 4 I haven't seen. I have not seen it yet. Apparently they go back to an island, but it's a different island? Is that correct? It's a different dinosaur island than the first 2 dinosaur islands? It's not Isla Sorna or Isla Nublar, it's Isla where we keep the horribly mutated ones? How many dinosaur islands can you have? I feel like we're getting a little... We've gone too far.
Matt, we need to defeat them fast.
Oh, we're actually going to the Eiffel Tower. I wonder if they couldn't put, like, the proper Eiffel Tower in here because they knew it would be seen at night with the lights on. And therefore, they can't have it up. Wait, did we miss a path off to the side earlier as well? I think we did. Hold on, we've got to explore here, people. But yeah, I like the... Oh, I did not realize I was going into a combat encounter. That's not good. They might actually have a go now. No, I'm still going first. Okay. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I like... back in the day, my favorite Jurassic Park movie, when I was younger, was actually the second one. My favorite Jurassic Park/World movie now is the first one. My brain has fully developed, and I recognize the first one as being the best, and also just the most enjoyable. But I kind of liked the second one for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. I don't even remember why I think maybe I liked the end where they're stomping around town. I thought that was entertaining. And... they're actually going to get a go this time. They're actually going to get... we get to see what it is they do. Besides gaining powerful. Do you actually do an attack? Good deal. I think it was already defeated. Great. Great stuff. Great stuff. All of the creatures are around the world now. I thought they all got collected by Dotson in the last one, and they all got taken to a valley somewhere, which is somehow more contained than an island. Yeah, I think they made a mistake taking them off the island. I think they should have stayed on the island. They really didn't pay off on the idea of having dinosaurs all around the world in the third movie of the World Trilogy, in my opinion. I think literally the end of Jurassic Park 2. The end of Jurassic Park 2 is a better dinosaur in the city than anything you get out of the Jurassic World series. The T-Rex eating the dog, hilarious, you know. The parents arguing about the fish tank keeping him up and giving him nightmares. Quality stuff. High quality stuff. I actually unironically love the third one. I think the third one is probably the most, like, Jurassic Park movie, I should say, not World. The third one is, like, universally maligned, and rightfully so, because, yeah, the...
End of the line.
There's things about it that aren't great, but I love that stupid movie. The boy somehow surviving on the island, living in, like, a bunker, or, like, a turned-over truck, I want to say, or something like that. Good stuff. Good stuff. The big... Okay. Spinosaurus, I did not realize this is one of the most hotly debated dinosaurs of all time. If you look up Spinosaurus right now, there is new Spinosaurus information coming out every 3 to 6 months that just seems to be written specifically to contradict previous Spinosaurus information. The fact that they had that thing in there and it killed the T-Rex, though, is just asinine. But there's something about that asinicity that makes me enjoy it even more. It is just an absurd film from beginning to end. And it's older than I thought. Isn't that movie 2001? In my mind, that movie is always like 2005. Maybe I saw it for the first time in 2005. But I'm pretty sure that movie came out in 2001, which is weird. I missed a movie or two? I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I've seen them all.
Well, that will help.
3 Jurassic Parks, 3 Jurassic Worlds, and the 4th one is out now. Yeah, the World Trilogy, not so good. Not so good. I like that they brought Dotson the character back. I wish they could have kept the same actor, but apparently he's I think the YouTube appropriate term is sex pest. So understandably could not bring him back, rightfully so. I didn't realize that was supposed to be the same Dotson. I know that sounds ridiculous because he's got the same name. But I was just like, oh, it's another Dotson. Because the actor doesn't even look the same. The Third World movie? I'm not. No, I'm talking about the Third World movie right now. In Jurassic World 3, they get Dotson. He's back. He's got all the dinosaurs inside of a valley. And for whatever reason, the facility looks like Apple. And instead of hiring an actor that looks like the original Dotson, they hired one that looks like Tim Cook. I don't know why. I'm not sure what the message is supposed to be. I didn't hear anyone else mention this. I thought that was going to be like the big talking point of the movie after I saw it. Like, oh, everyone's going to be talking about how the facility looks like the Apple facility, that loop that they have, and how the main villain looks like Tim Cook. Nobody else brought it up. Everyone else just didn't even register for them. I was like, was I the crazy one? Was this not even intended? And there's giant locusts, and it's a terrible film. They bring back the original cast. They don't do anything useful with them. It makes me sad. Could have been a good movie. Gilliam's with me on this. Gilliam also noticed. I wish it had been better. That's the thing. All of these series keep bringing back the original actors and not using them properly. They did it with Star Wars, with Luke and Leia and Han. They just keep doing it. Like, remember these guys? Remember the Star Wars you used to like? You're not going to like this one. Lol. We're not even really trying. Anyway, somehow Palpatine's returned. Pound sand, nerd. That's how it feels. Anyway, there's nothing back here. We don't even need to be fighting these guys. It's not like the XP gains are worth it. We've also just like locked ourselves into the most efficient technique to take them out, such that doing anything else just feels foolish now. So we're not even really exploring all of our options and abilities for fighting them. We're just doing the exact same thing again and again. And it's safe to expect the same results because so far it's been the same results every time. Yeah, go. Vanto is offering a spoiler-free word of caution for the final boss. I would love that. Recommendation / word of caution. Is this if the warning is going to be don't put your controller down? It's a good warning, and I do need to hear it because I do tend to do that when the fight is not over yet. I did that in Stellar Blade, didn't I? Last time we streamed. So I wanted to be well and truly into Stellar Blade right now. My intention was to completely restream it on PC, and the only reason we haven't is because we didn't finish this game yet, and I don't want to be streaming 2 different games at the same time. So we're back here until we get this finished. And then we'll be going back over to Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade's great, though. I already finished it on PC, so... Or on PlayStation. So I'm okay to delay that one, because it's not like... I've got that itching, nagging feeling like I gotta figure out what it all is. I gotta see how the story ends.
Your father's been extra inspired.
A most enticing challenge.
Oh. Okay, the area to trigger them is a lot closer than I realized. Be careful not to kill him too quickly. That is an odd warning, but okay. Not this guy, I'm assuming. You mean like the final boss? Because I think we're going to go fight Renoir, right? Probably where this is going.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, interesting. Okay, we got nothing. Let's go poke him.
That's all now.
You will miss things if you do. Okay. So, like, things happen during the fight that you only see if you, like, pace yourself? Interesting. Did we determine whether these guys are resistant to dark attacks, aren't they? Didn't we already figure that out? So, actually, we probably want to swap her out of the party. Yeah, because this is probably not going to hurt him. Watch. Yeah, resistant to our dark attacks. Like, it's doing damage, but the darkness elements are resisted. Alright, who do we want to swap in? Do we want to get Lune? She's kind of useful to have around because of her healing abilities. So we've now been cautioned against beating the bad guy too quickly. Which could be a troll. We'll see. I mean, that's fine, because I'd rather... We can play it really defensively and make sure that everyone stays healed and everything and rest instead of trying to push for the ending very, very quickly. But also, it might just end up being really difficult.
Even I can sense him.
He is here, doing what needs to be done, but I can't do anymore. What can't you do anymore? Yes, unless... No, maybe I should never stop, but... The boy has gone silent. Boy is starting to be a nuisance. Okay, you know what? Here's the weird thing. There it is. That wasn't popping up on that one earlier. I'm gonna do a rest. Crooked Tower walkway. Is he gonna throw that at us? Is he gonna throw... Okay, hold on. I have to go to the restroom. Does this still work? And I'm back. Let's just go. Let's just send it. What happens, happens at this point. Dad, we've come to talk. We don't necessarily want to fight. We want to have a discussion. Maybe come to terms, like reason. We can do a beat 'em up, but like we really just want to discuss the situation first.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
Doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
I've already been told there's a final battle, and yet I'm still like, maybe they can reason with him. Maybe my playthrough will be different. Maybe everyone's going to come together and convince him to sing Kumbaya with us.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. But I tried.
Getting a lecture from AI. That's funny. That is basically what's happening here.
I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Yeah, how did the fire happen? Was that explained earlier?
I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
Andy Serkis is killing
as
it.
if I'm still 5.
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too!
Maybe I shouldn't have put her in a glowing outfit for this. A little bit distracting.
Enough. I said enough.
Sorry, Dad. It is that which it is. In a sense, we fought this guy once before. I'm assuming he's going to go first. Nope. Well, let's just see how much damage this does. And then we'll pace ourselves after that. Oh, no. Okay. Well, let me ask you this, chat, before I progress any further. Is this the final form? Am I good? Because I feel like this is one of those fights where this is not the final form. Am I good to defeat him now? Gilliam says, I don't know. I have no clue. I'm on kick. I'm posting, jumping, twirling bees. I've not played this game. I do not know. I need either Fanto or Kevin to let me know if I'm good to just send it right now. Kevin says, yeah. As in, I guess, go for it. Okay, so there's multiple... skip turn, trust me, says Fanto. Oh. Do I have anything that isn't, like, skip turn that would, I was going to say, like, buff the party? Alright, we'll skip turn. Renoir is about to burn, and he summons Axons.
You must accept things as they are.
I think he's about to die, because his next turn he's also going to burn. Because he's on fire. Oh dear, here they come.
Not impressed.
Rescues Renoir. Restores him to full health.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
Okay, so would we have not gotten whatever this is if we just, like, killed him just then?
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Minoka, we've been here for 30 seconds.
He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we
Watch your
focus on
profanity.
first.
What?
No, she can't.
Mom?
Mama.
Can we see Maman's face?
You're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Would it have been possible for us to miss this? Is that what you're saying, Fanto? Is Maman here to fight for us? Oh, let's go! Come on! This is amazing! Alright. Am I free to kill him now? Oh, he's still on fire. He burns for half of his damage.
Selfish, Eileen.
Come on, Eileen. Well, what is gained from doing this? He's running away. Oh. Okay, yeah, I see the family fort. Do I need to, like, get ready to parry or something? What is it? What have you done? What is is this an attack? What was any of that? Oh, you just missed some dialogue and cool attacks. The one at the halfway point in the next phase is much more important. Okay, so I actually already messed up. I actually already cooked it. Well, let's just do a basic attack then to get him halfway. How about that?
Max maximum damage.
If this gets us killed, so help me. Okay, music.
Ali, look at Alicia. She can't be here.
This is, I guess, probably what we missed last time around.
Supposed to be you and me. Shoot against me.
Go home, Renoir. Go paint something else.
The only one who sees this.
Party's fine, everybody's fine, don't worry. And we dodged that one, or parried it, I should say. Can I... So is it just the case that you want to get to the middle, basically, in each round to see whatever that was all about?
Witness the flame.
Probably.
Aside the canvas. Killing you both.
Not this time.
I didn't even do anything there. Well, that was fun. So in order to see the most out of this fight, you actually have to do poorly. Take your time and pace it, and we didn't! We missed something! I didn't know how much damage we were going to do against him with that fire attack. I probably shouldn't have gone so hard. I probably could have used literally any other attack to start off things.
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas.
Are we going to get an explanation of how these magical canvases work?
She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on.
Well, we need Father.
Just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
Is family counseling.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind?
I love that punk sound he makes with his staff. Where's Kane?
This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but...
I mean, the skies are already looking a little bluer.
You can.
Keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Verso!
I'm sorry.
Reach the end? What do you mean, reach the end? This doesn't feel like the end. This feels like the beginning of a whole new adventure. Verso's just hopped through the world between worlds. Are we about to go have closure with Mom? Does Verso actually put a piece of his soul in this canvas? It's actually him, and he's actually about to go give Mom closure. Oh, that's this little Verso, isn't it? Let's leave for a second, have another look around, make sure we're not missing anything here. Yeah, okay. Come on, Bubba. It's time to stop painting.
Hi. You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... to be here.
Mammut's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
You saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
Yeah. Someone in the chat said that earlier.
Raise this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
Life. My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso to live. Up there I really exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
I think we're about to be put in a position where we have to make a tough love choice.
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in sin.
For some reason, I just noticed that during the cutscenes, the frame rate goes wonky. Like it jumps way beyond the 60 it's locked at. Be curious to see who I'm playing as here, if we're about to have an actual combat encounter against one another. Decide the fate of the canvas. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! There can be only one. Chat, what are your thoughts? Remember the other guy's advice about the final fight? I do, Kevin. Yes, I do. I'm guessing same situation here. So, where I'm at right now, I think I agree with Verso. I think she has to leave. I think she has to get out of this. But I'm leaning, because I feel like it'd be sad if everything got erased and the painting no longer existed. That would be a tragedy. But it would be better for everyone involved if they got out of here and got together as a family and started a bit of a healing process. At the same time, I love everyone. If we fight as Mael, we get to probably restore the canvas and have everyone in the canvas and get Gustav back through magic painting powers. But Mael dies in the canvas and her real life never improves. I'll go Verso. I'm gonna go Verso. If you think that's the wrong choice in the chat, too late. I've decided the fate of the canvas. We're gonna end this. We're gonna end this generational trauma here, okay? See how much damage we do to her. Yeah, we are going to pace ourselves. We're going to do something nice and simple, like well, actually, I don't even want to mark her. I don't want to mark her because that will mean we deal a whole bunch of damage to her.
So stop! You
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
Oh, do I get to go again? Weird, but okay. Does she ever act? Does she always spend her turns just arguing instead of attacking? We're gonna skip turn here. Nope, she actually does do a stance switch. Well, I don't use that ability, so wasn't sure where that was going. We're just gonna keep it doing basic attacks, because we can do a couple of them. And it takes her health down a bit.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Eskiel?
You make a good point.
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
I'm gonna forego this turn again. I don't think we've successfully blocked anything. Oh, we don't want to do a counter anyway. That's my excuse. It's gonna be my excuse now. Let's go ahead and just heal ourselves.
I've lived a long time, Mael. There are things we can never outrun.
I'm so tired, Verso. Please, can we just go home and talk about this?
Yeah, she's doing like tiny amounts of damage. Okay, it looks like she's just doing attacks now. I'm kind of I'm gonna give her one more shot to say something. Yep, there's the counter. Our drafts collide, volume, or just one of them. Sorry, the X1 is just telling us how many we have. Hope I made the right choice. Go home, Mael. Go home to your family.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Shame on us for thinking the French game would have a happy ending. Hey guys. Sorry about this. I know this is going to have a negative impact on your existence and all that.
I will miss you guys.
No, you won't. Hopefully they can invent therapy. It's all going to cease to exist. It's alright, buddy. Monet and Sael are going to come out and confront us, aren't they? Yeah. We make the right choice.
It's okay. It's over. Us.
This scene would be still good, but without this music, it would not reach where it currently is. I just want to keep praising the feller who did the music on here. It's so good. Epilogue. Please tell me the family has discovered therapy or something. A life to love. Oh, come on. Give me something good. Make me feel good about my choice.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent dans le creux de nos mains. Deux mondes se dessinent.
Are they going to at any point attempt to explain the magical canvas? Is this just a magical world? Is this a family trait they have? Esque.
Où notre deuil prend place. Au lendemain non écrit. Sous les
Died in 1905.
tout commence, rien ne finit.
At least he didn't live to see the world wars. Where's our sister? Okay. Yeah, our sister's still kind of fine. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all want to go out to like a bistro, have a barrière, a croissant, talk through things? Not you, Maël. You're not gonna be talking much. Let's all go out a family trip to buy Maël a glass eye. How about that? Could be fun.
Œuvres infinies. Chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Rien ne finit dans l'étreinte du destin. dans le dessin.
Now I'm just desperate to know what happens if you pick the other choice. Goodbye, friends. And it just ends. Can we have a story game that I don't cry at the end? Yeah, we're gonna go stream through Stellar Blade. It doesn't have a sad ending. Sandfall Interactive, everyone. We're actually gonna let the credits run on this. They deserve it. I can't pronounce any of these names, but they're all very impressive. Lorian Testard did the music. Lorian, oh, beautiful music, perfection. What you're looking at here, I want you to know, as these go past. These aren't just people who worked on the game. These are people who produced art. All right, these are artists. All right, they're at the peak of their field. They brought us emotion, and they made it carnate, and they fed it to us with a little spoon, one bite at a time. I wonder if this art was made specifically for the end credits, or if this is like conceptual art. It's not conception. You know what I mean? Concept art. Which of these individuals did the thunk sound effect for the staff, for Papa's staff? Okay, when's the next one coming out? I don't know if you could make... I don't feel like you can make a sequel to this. It's just going to be whatever Sandfall's next game is, you know? I don't see how you make it... You could make a game and call it Clair Obscur and have similar themes and combat. But it's going to be... It's got to be something different. You can't pick this story up and do a part 2, I don't feel. I feel like it has to... If you turned this into a franchise that just keeps going, it would almost betray what I feel like the message of the game was meant to be or was trying to be. I'm trying to see if I recognize any of these names. Obviously Andy Serkis, yes. And the fellow who's in Final Fantasy 16. Okay. I don't care about the production partners. Can we skip that? Oh, I can't skip the production partners. Interesting. Oh, B to skip. Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong button. There might have been something good in there. I don't know. Oh, you have to hold it down. If I skip this, do I miss something? Is there something at the end of this that I don't want to miss? QA testing. I can't imagine it's very long. It's a very small team, so who knows what their partners. There's always interesting names in here. Victoria Zaulik. That's a cool name. Igor Shrizan. Chrzan. Shrizan. That has to be how you say that. Patrick with a Y. Very cool. Leskowski. Very nice. Pablo Vinsky de Avila. Vila. Juman Park. Aaron Dion. That's just kind of like a more normal name. It's a good name, you know. Dutcherim? Tremblay. William Tremblay. These are performance capture artists. Thank you so much, performance capture artists. Interesting that, you know, Andy Serkis did not do mocap for this. It's so weird. He was probably more expensive to get. They got him in for the voice, though, which is impressive. Andy Serkis, Charlie Cox, I know him. Ben Starr, I know him. I probably know these other individuals as well. I just don't recognize their names, but I probably know them from voicing other things, I would assume. Trying to read through them quickly. I don't see Winnie the Pooh. What's his name? What is his name? Probably make 18 sequels before the expeditions become too young. See, I was thinking we move away from the expedition angle. You know, no more Expedition 33. You just take the name Clair Obscur because people now recognize it, and you make just a different game and a different story. It cannot be a follow-up to this for the reason I mentioned earlier, where it's just like that kind of betrays the message, I think. Where if it's like you have to let go of your grief or move past your grief or resolve your grief and move on, you can't hold on to the past. If you just follow that up with like 14 sequels set in the same world, it betrays that message. Daniel Sicard. Oh, here we go. Choir. Choir did great. Shout out to the choir. Very small choir. They're punching above their weight class, I gotta say. Who are all these people? Oh, just people at Kepler Interactive. Is that 101 Gamer or IOI Gamer? I have no idea. Special thanks. Here's the real heroes. Playtesting and mock reviews. What is a... Oh, I guess like when you're in development, you want someone to write a review of the game as it stands. So they probably write like, my time with Clair Obscur Expedition 33 was fraught with peril. At every turn, the game crashed until I set it to 60 FPS. And they said, we'll just ship it. Don't worry about that. We're not worried about that. Who wants to play this game at 120 FPS? Oh, the font software is licensed under the SIL Open Font License version 1.1. License available with FAQ. There you go, everyone. Epic Games. Hate saying that in anything. Anything else? Any final follow-ups? Oh, thank you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Sad though it was. So what happens if I go back in now? Is it going to take me back to, like, right before I fought Dad? Yes, actually, is what it's going to do. Hold on, where's Dad at, though? Is he this way? He's this way. So can we go in and do the other option now? Or is he just gone? He's not even in here. Really? So I don't even have the option to play and see the other ending. Is the other ending substantially different? That's disappointing. And you can't have, like, different saves. You just have the one save that runs throughout the game, so I can't just, like, reload. Which is a shame. That was my plan. If I came back in here and Dad was here, I was just going to fight him again. I was just going to fight Papa again and then pick the other ending. I assume it would have ended the same. We would be right back in this situation, right? The boy has gone silent. What if we rest? No one else is in the party with me. Oh, you just have to leave Lumiere and come back. Really? Is that so? If that's the case... I imagine, like, it plays out subtly different, right? It can't be demonstrably different. I am going to run to the restroom again, real quick. It's a better ending. Okay, the other ending is a better ending. And you can New Game Plus it. Did the live stream crash on YouTube? I just got a notification saying I wasn't live anymore. But it looks like I'm still sending it. Why is this one, like, broken? That doesn't work, he's dead. Okay, so I have to New Game Plus for the other ending. Are you kidding me? That sucks so much. Can I please access this flag? I think you have to wait for this to end. You have to wait for the music to chill. There we go. We're gonna try it anyway. Crooked Tower Walkway. I don't know if I want to go through an entire New Game Plus right now just to see the other ending. Reload and autosave. Well, how would I go about even doing that? I feel like the game has already saved a couple of times, so... New Game Plus. You're about to start New Game Plus. In this mode, enemies and battles will be much harder. Exclusive rewards and loot can be unlocked. You will keep your character progression and your inventory, but everything else will be lost. Side quests, progression, quest items, and relationship levels will be reset. Do you want to continue? No, I don't. Press start. Okay, how about minus? Load previous saves. Oh! How old are these? What time is it right now? It's like 3:05. This is 2:53. I did not realize it had previous saves. 2:53 might be far enough back. Let's see. Because I'd like to go ahead and just get both endings knocked out here. Dad? Dad's still dead. $235? How perfect! I've got to run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's...
Okay, we've seen this before. We're going to go ahead and skip it. Hopefully they give us the choice. We're going to fight as Mael. We're going to do the same thing as last time. We want to make sure we hear all the beats. And this is exciting! This is cool. It saves us from having to go through a whole New Game Plus. So that's great. I mean, I probably will eventually play through the game again, but for right now, let's just see. Oh yeah, we want to pace ourselves. Excuse me, we want to pace ourselves.
Verso, stop!
Oh, is it just the same conversation?
Like this for everyone.
It's probably just the same conversations.
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
We're gonna wait till the second one so we can, like, verify that. Oh my gosh, he defeated her. Oh no! It would be great if it just rolled the alternate ending. If it just rolled the Verso ending there. That would be very funny. Can you imagine? Oh, that would be really funny. Alright, it's time to stop painting. It's just like, yeah, he won. Sorry, canonically, that's what happened. Yeah, let's skip this. Fight Ismael. I feel like it's going to be the same dialogue as last time, so I think this time we're going to do things a little bit differently. I'm going to actually open up by catching him on fire.
Witness the flames.
There we go. That gets the job done, doesn't it? That gets it done.
Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please, don't say that.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
If she ends up, like, deciding after this to do the same thing,
I don't want this life.
Stop saying that.
I don't want this life. I don't want this life.
it is a better ending if that's what happens, because she makes the decision herself.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life. Help me. Help me.
We're just back here to hurt again, I guess. Is there truly no happy ending where she decides that she will restore the canvas and then voluntarily leave and not go back, so that the canvas people can have their life, their endless now of happiness and joy?
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
If this is the same epilogue, a life to paint. Oh yeah. Okay. It's a little Verso. Oh, he's got a weird looking face, doesn't he? He's a weird looking little kid. He's weird.
Clair obscur, trouble de rature.
Oh, oh boy.
Clair Obscur, guardé aux peintures.
None of this is real, though. None of them are real.
Clair Obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
You're surrounded by lies. It's the ending I wanted, but it's not the ending we needed. We couldn't let the man rest, really. What's up with these weird aspect ratios? Why is it 4:3 now? Who made this call? Is there a way to save one of the previous saves to like lock it in so it doesn't get overwritten? Because what if I want to come back here and make this choice again? Keep bouncing back and forth between them. He's playing the main theme. So that is objectively the bad ending. Right? I think we can all agree on that. I saw that Kevin said that there's a rumor, I guess a bit of a theory, that the reason he looks older is that she removed his immortality so that he could eventually die, which is a kindness to him because he doesn't want to exist. She's poisoning herself in here. She's going to die in here. That is, like, it's nice to see Gustav again. It's the good ending for Kevin. Well, I guess we have to move away from the word objective. Subjectively, it's the good ending for you. I don't think it's a good ending. I like this ending better, too. Like, on a subjective level, personally, I like that everyone's together. I like that Gustav is back and with his sister. Sael's sister's back. I think that it's bad for her, though. She's going to waste her life away and die inside this canvas like her dad said. It is a bad ending for her. And I see Fanto says he calls them the bad ending and the sad ending. Yeah, that makes sense. Because as sad as the alternate ending is, she was outside the canvas. And you could say that the family putting the flowers at Verso's grave is representative of them sort of finally releasing that trauma and that sadness and that sorrow. It never goes away completely, but by putting the flowers there, it like represents that they're not going to let that be the definition of their life anymore. And then, God willing, they're going to move on now, which is what we want them to do, to find peace. And it was what I hope they do. I hope that they've moved on. Sad though, isn't it? It's very sad. We've seen this. I'm assuming it's just going to take us back to the home screen. It's very French. It's very French. There is no just happy ending. Right? Like, there's no just like, ah, and it's finished, what a joy. It's like, no. That was never going to be how this ends. It's crazy now, though, having finished the game twice. It is crazy to me, the journey you go on with this game, from starting off with Gustav and seeming like Gustav is our main character. Starting that way, on the rooftops, no idea what a gamage is, and they're gearing up for this expedition. And it seems like it's going to be this fun adventure game, to then the spiraling journey it takes you on. What a ride. I've been asked several times now if I could rate this game, what would I rate it? Now that I finished it. And it's still fresh, but it's not new, right? Like, I've played through the whole thing. I've had time to think on it and sit on it. I think that this game is nearly flawless. There's some bugs that I'd like to see worked out, and I'm still like, I feel like the timing isn't consistent for different enemies. I wish that it was. Sometimes you can use the sound effect, sometimes you have to rely on visual cues, which is why anytime I fight something new for the first time, you'll notice I simply cannot deal with it. Whereas once I've fought something a few times, I'm like, I know your tells. And you can say that that's a feature. You have to fight a thing to know its tells. Something like Stellar Blade. The first time you fight a thing, you know what the tells are, because the game is consistent. So it's just about being good. I wish the game was a little bit more consistent. Might just be a me problem, though, so I'm not really going to knock the game for that. Game of the year for me so far, yes, Gilliam. I'd have to say absolutely. And yeah, they do trick you. You're right, Kevin. They trick you with Gustav into thinking that... Is that a dead pixel on my screen on the corner, so I've never noticed it before? It's a white pixel bubbling up and down. What happens if I hit continue? Oh, it goes away. Oh, interesting. That's just a part of this screen for some reason. Is that on the stream as well? Yeah. That's just a part of the feed. Top right, or top left corner. You see that little white flashing light? I thought that was a dead pixel. What is going on up there? It goes away when you switch screens. I'm awful at reviewing games. Story. Story's good. I'm not okay. If we're gonna rate it out of a 10, where a 10 is perfect, I'm gonna give it an 8 because I don't feel like everything was explained. Does this take place on our real world? It seems like it does. Where do they get magical canvas powers? That's never explained. Is that for the sequel? I feel like that was never made clear enough to me that the family has magical canvas powers for some reason. Live with it. I don't care for it. I don't care for that personally. So, I'm going to knock a couple of points off for that. But, it's a couple points off for like one issue. The rest of it's executed near flawlessly. The way they set you up with Gustav, and then they rip him away from you is very unexpected. It's like, this is your main character, now he's dead. The slow burn reveal of the family and what's going on. The fact that they give you enough where if you're paying attention... Because I think all of you knew going into it. I guess I was able to kind of piece together what was going on. Like, this is clearly a painting. Something traumatic happened in a fire. The world's been destroyed. I didn't exactly nail that the paintress was Mom. I thought it was going to be like Mael in some kind of way. I didn't. There's elements that I didn't pick up on, but I had enough of it where I was like, ooh, I think I know what's going on. And I think that's a sign of a very well-executed kind of semi-mystery, if you will. If the player can deduce enough that when the reveals happen, they're like, ooh, I was right, but in an unexpected way. Like, that's really well done. Music's perfect. Music's flawless. No complaints about the music. 10 out of 10. Combat, 8 out of 10. Again, I wish there was like a couple of tweaks. But I felt like it was fair. Generally, when I died, it was my fault. I messed up. So, I'm going to 8 out of 10 it again. Yeah, I like that too. So the gamage is not a cruel thing the paintress is doing. I like that reveal where it's like she only has enough power to protect a certain number of people. And as her power weakens, she has to count down, like, I can't keep you all alive. Only the 34s and under, the 33s and under, the 32s and under. I thought that was a nice touch. Finding out that she's not this horrible villain She's just doing her best out there. But I like that idea, Kevin, there. So Kevin thought it was going to be reversed, where the Gamage is saving people from future devastating events. Which would also be good if you find out that the people who Gamage are not dead. You know, like, imagine a slightly different game, where instead you Gamage and you go to another world or another realm or another place where you're safe. And then you pick up the story on their end where it's like, well, what about the kids? We got to get the kids here because something bad's going to happen. It's like, we can only get so many each year. That's why we Gamage in this order. That's an interesting concept. I like that. Okay, so we've talked about gameplay. Visuals, visually beautiful game. Very beautiful game. I would change nothing. 10 out of 10. Mechanically, 7 out of 10. It's a bit of a nuisance getting around the world sometimes. I feel like after you travel somewhere, the ability to fast travel on the minimap would have been nice. The fact that you have to constantly go back to SK to fly around, a little bit of a nuisance. But not enough that I'm going to knock it lower than a 7. So there you go. Average all of that out, and that's my Expedition 33 review. Flawless music, very good combat, slightly flawed mechanics, flawless visuals, whatever else I said. Story, fantastic. Just a couple of things I wish had been expanded on. And I'm done. That's it. That's my review of the game. Will I continue playing? Yeah, probably. I'm probably going to go back in and keep exploring and leveling up and stuff. I don't think we'll do any additional streams unless there's something in the world that you folks feel like we really need to look at. We might come back and do another stream for it. But for the most part, I think I'll be content to just kind of play this in my free time. Which means that it's finally time to get back to and finish Stellar Blade, which is my game of the year from last year. And yeah, it beat out Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, a game that I adore and that I wanted to replay immediately after finishing it. So I wanted to actually replay Final Fantasy VII Remake at the start of this year. And it was actually Gilliam who talked me out of it, because he was like, you just played it. And he's right. I played that game when it launched in 2018. We did it again in 2020. No, hold on. That game came out in 2020. Played it in 2020. Played it on PS5 in 2022. Played it again in 2024. I actually played it in 2023 as well on the Steam Deck. So I played it at that point 4 times now. And I was like, again? But we're going to keep to our every other year stream schedule for that game. So we'll pick it up in 2026, and we'll probably play Rebirth again around that time as well. I love that game so much. Yeah, I want to go through Nier. That's kind of queued up next after I think Stellar Blade will do Nier. I've also it's been requested that I play through Baldur's Gate 3 at some point. There's not enough time in the day, and I've got to go rip my wall out to deal with termites. But that's like 3 months from now. The problem is it's pressing. It's got to get done, so it's going to be weighing on me until I get the termites dealt with. So for the next 3 months of my life, my thoughts are all going to be consumed with that. Shout out to my friend's daughter for the Howdy Folks sign. I think I mentioned it before. Really cool. Love it. It's very bright. I wish I could make it dimmer. I got to find some way to dim it. Also, you can barely tell that it says Howdy. It kind of looks like it says hodl. That's a W. It's hard to tell. It's also out of focus back there. So, all right, I'm done talking. I'm done wasting time. Thank you, folks, for watching. Thank you for tuning in for this journey. It feels Howl. It feels incomplete. It feels like we've not finished, but we have. We saw the ending twice. It's over. I'm just going to end the stream, because no amount of time I spend on this screen is going to give me the closure I want. Because what I wanted from the epilogue, choosing Verso, was I wanted the family to meet up outside, give each other a big group hug, and say, we've got this. We're here for each other. We're in this together. And we are going to find a way to carry on. And they didn't give us that, because they're French. Yeah, there's still more optional stuff, which I'm looking forward to. I still got to figure out what to do with that, with the carousel or whatever it was. I don't think it was a carousel. Merry-go-round or something. Alright, thank you folks for watching. God bless all of you. Thank you for joining me in this adventure. If you're not subscribed to the Howdy Folks gaming channel yet, get subscribed, because I think we're going to start streaming there. I think it's time to bring that channel back up from the ashes. That's going to be our new sort of hub. So, until next time, God bless you, and I'll see you later. That didn't work. Hold on.